How you guys doing? This is a code. Well, I'm here with a new analysis, what I think is gonna happen this coming week. So based on my analysis for on Thursday for today Friday, I mentioned about this blue line, the center, the upper purple and the lower purple line. I mentioned the price will do a reversal or a retracement. So once I saw something, I said, okay, it's gonna be just a choppy day. Okay, so why I will mention because of this opening gap, daily opening gap. Okay, so let's first I'll also mention that on from here we were gonna reverse at least to the 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, that's in California, 1:30 p.m. that's in New York Central time. I'm sorry, Eastern time. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the 4 hour. There we go, we're on the 4 hour. Okay, so let's do the I want you to guys do always put your discount and your premium arrays. Let's start with a daily array. So from here, this is what the candles did. This is yesterday's candles, the daily high and daily low. And then I'm gonna do the whole range. And it's very simple, it's just 50%. This represents 50%. This is a high, this is a low of yesterday's low and yesterday's high, center, middle, or consequent encroachment. Here we go. Let's do the whole range now together. And this is the whole range here. And basically, this becomes the T-spot where a reversal it's very possible to do a reversal here. T-spot, there you go, okay? So now that we are done with that, I'm just gonna delete this and that, the 50%, okay? And we kept our daily T-spot or 50% of the range, okay? That we are in right now, okay? So, mentioning that 10:30 a.m. Why 10:30? It's something that I watch thousands of hours and something that I see price coming back to this time zone at the end, at the starting of the day or at the middle of the day. It always comes back the next day. That is the reason I marked that 10:30, or you can mark it if you're in New York, you're 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And for you guys in California, will be 10:30 a.m. Very good. So, said and done. I said from this zone, will reverse, and I did mention about this purple, blue, another purple line here. I mentioned the prices on the last video. If you check the last video, you will see I made that aftermarket Thursday, November the 20th, and today's Friday, November the 21st. By the way, this is for educational purpose, okay? And very precise analysis, okay? Very good. So let me just go over what I mentioned about trap candles, okay? So here, you want to see this. You want to see trap candles before a reversal because this is part of the manipulation. So you see here, this trap 1 hour candle, and then 1 more hour, and then here reversal. Timing is very important. This and also when the 4 hour close, for example here, right here, this is 6 a.m. would be 9 a.m. in New York, and Eastern time and Pacific time will be 6 a.m. and this is 7. This is a new change of candle. So look at here. I'm gonna kind of zoom here. You see here, what you wanna see is you wanna see the 4-hour taken, see that high? Taken by the next hour. And it was so good entrances there. So let me just, because this is very important. Again, you want to see trap candles, okay? So, so here, this here, you see here, right there, it kind of went a little bit higher, then dropped, and then we have a new hour. This is the 7 a.m. Or 10 p.m. in New York. And then the next hour, look at what happened on the next hour. Beautiful, beautiful price action. So you want to see trap candles, okay? Very good. Let's see on the 15 minutes how it looks, okay? Look, so on the 15 minutes, before this price reverse here, you see here, this trap candle and this one, I wouldn't want price to go further than the T-spot, which is 50% of Thursday's candle, or 50% of the whole range between Friday and Thursday. This is the T-spot, the kind of like reversal. I don't want to pass like more than 50%, okay? Very good. So 10:30, I always use it because it comes back all the time the next day. So for example, 10:30, I'm gonna mark it here. This is, you wanna see this come back the next day, which will be next Monday here. Let me, 10:30, let me put it here. There you go, 10:30 a.m. or 1:30 Eastern time. Very good. So you see here, and I removed this one already. This one already help us read price action. There you go. I removed it. Now I'm gonna, what do I think price will do? From here, I'm expecting price to come lower. I would like price to come lower and come lower. Probably manipulate here and drop. If it goes higher a little bit, okay, that's fine, but I wouldn't like that. So anyways, so this is what I mark yesterday before the actual market, what price did on the actual market, okay? Now, here, I'm gonna go to the daily because this is my analysis now. By the way, if you check on the monthly, we already took down the monthly liquidity here, and price will not just drop right away. Okay, that's why step by step. So this is the liquidity for October, and then November took it. Okay, very good. So. And again, you see this trap monthly candle? See the body trap? Then you have two nice, beautiful bullish candles and then drop, okay? So let me go to the daily. I just wanted to show you that, okay? Now, this is what I expect price to do. So I don't need this anymore. It did its job. So what do? I remove it. Okay, there you go. Now, what do I expect now? Price to do? Okay, this is what I expect. So this is the daily, okay? Now, I spoke about ranges. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do the range analysis. If price is gonna continue lower, this is the up to here. This is the, I believe this is, let me check, okay? I don't wanna, how many day range here? Okay, this is the to here. Yeah, it's like the 80 range or 100 range day, And now from here to all the way to here, this is the, let me measure the range. You get this tool here, okay? And then it gives you the range. Okay, so to here. This is 112 days here, okay? So it's roughly 120 days, right? But that's the range. So what I do now, I do my secret sauce, and then I just move it over to here. This is where I expect price to come. So I still have some lines here. Let me remove the lines. Okay, very good. So this is where I expect price to come now. Let me do the lines, right? Like, all that is purple, so let me put it here. There, and this one here. The reason I'm putting these lines like that is so you can see it over here, okay? But let me just go ahead and, there you go. So now you can see the prices over here, right? You can see them, you can check them, right? Okay, so whenever, let's see how the new weekly gap will open. If it's very like big, then I expect quite a bit of price action, a very good price action. If it's like the daily, like, let me go to the 1 minute. See, this is what happened here. This is what happened. It was very narrow time frame, and this is how I mark it. 1:14, right? Pacific time. 4:14 Eastern time, and then here is 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's what it is. The close and the open. That's what I mark. And this is not mine. This is ICT Michael's. Okay, I listen to the man. Okay. So let me move on to the 4 hour or the daily. There you go. We're on the daily. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have I see a bullish fair value gap here. Let me mark the bullish fair value gap. It's right there. There you go. So yeah, there's confluence with this, with the daily, but price does not move in, except for like this day. It moved quite a bit, a few days, right? Like this day or this day, right? But yeah, I expect for me to be in very good discount. I would like to see that, okay? And like if we go to, we do the range from the top to here, that's not the tool. This is quite a big discount here. See, because we're below this range, okay? See this? This is 50%, the high, the low, and 50%, so we're below, okay? So here I'm okay, like if it would be better for me if price comes back. We do a correction because it's been so, the inflation is so big that price does not sustain the, how much is the inflation, like too much inflation, everything's expensive, so yeah, it's price is overvalued, okay? So it needs to correct itself, okay? So that's what it is, okay? That's the range. And if we go here, this is 50% here, okay? So you want to do your own analysis with the ranges, the high, the low, and the 50%. And this is where I see price coming. Possible something like this could be a possibility. Could be something like probably, like this. This is a T-spot, like this, right? Okay. Another correction, or what do you call, another retracement, right? Very good. So we're definitely already quite a time bearish. So since we started here, this has been 22 days, right? 22 days. There you go. So you want to have your 20-day range, your 40 range, your 60 days range, your 100 days range, or 150 or 200 range, okay? And this is it's gonna, if you start exploring with this, you will be more knowledgeable about your entrances also, okay, about your entrances. So many things I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I had an alarm here. You see here, I had an alarm. I wanted to hit the teeth spots for a reversal. Okay, all right. So I do make entrances, and most of my entrances, the very good ones, are with this secret sauce here, right? And I mentioned about I mentioned that I enter on very precise and with a very minimum risk, very low stop loss with ticks, but because I do this because I focus on this type of movements. Okay, so that's one of my things that I do focus on that type of entrances. Here, just watching here, I see this high and this low. Within this candle here, there's also a range, but there's also discount. So let's go ahead and measure this. This is the 50% here, right there. So in this range, which is this wick here, right? This daily candle, that's what it is, okay? That is the range, okay? Because it's the highest and lowest of that range, okay? And trap bodies there. Here we have a body trap here, but I'm not counting that for now. So let's do my secret sauce here, from here down to the low of that. What do we have here? What do we have here? How beautiful! This is awesome. Look at this. Man, look at this. Okay? Stick to your own analysis. You will probably see things I do not see. I see these things which are very, very good. I like this. Look at this. Price. See this? It took down these two highs, and this is the daily, right? And look at that. Look what price did here. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Right? Isn't that awesome? Awesome, awesome. Very good. Very beautiful. Well, look at what price does also. Price likes to retest. You know, you enter short, then you think, oh, we're long. And what happened? Let's study this day. What happened on this day? What happened here? Why did it come all the way down here? I will tell you why. Okay? It has to do with gaps. Okay? Let's do this daily gap on Wednesday, the 19th. Okay? Let's do that. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's do it. 1 minute. Wednesday. Let me remove this. Let's do that. I want to show you how to do that, okay? Combined with time also. There you go. Let's do Wednesday. What is Wednesday? What is this? Wednesday. Here's Wednesday. Okay. What did price do here? We had something that is opposite to, let's see what time is here, 3, okay. Zero. I'm trying to find my, sorry about that. We're way back here. I'm trying to find, since it's the 1 minute, 10, Monday. Here it is, Wednesday. Okay. 114. There we go. 120. Okay, so let me mark, okay? I'm trying to find 114. Sorry about that, but need to find 114. There we go. I found it. See how precise it needs to be? This is 114, and this is the 3 p.m. and I'm talking about Pacific time. This is 3, that would be 6 p.m. and then 114, that will be 4:14 Central Time. So let's put a yellow color to that, because that's the way I like to put my colors on the gaps, or the daily gaps. Okay, that is the daily gaps, okay? There you go. There you go. See the difference between this gap here? This is a gap here. This is considered gap. And if I put the regular trading hours, 6:30 a.m. will appear all the way up here, somewhere over here. So let me just mark the, let's see, 6:30. This is when, all the way to here. 6:30. Well, it's gonna be somewhere over here. But let me put the regular trading hours, and I will show you. See the gap? Even the time compresses. There's no time here, there. There's not the time there. It just jumped from Thursday, 6:30 a.m. or 1:14 to the next day, 1:14 to 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. See the gap? Okay, first you want to see that. What happened over here? What happened here? Look, we've been all around this daily gap here. This is where the market opened. Oh, we're gonna trade lower. Okay, I already removed my secret sauce, but let me put it back again. 4 hours. This is quick because oh shit. Okay, let me put regular hours, electronic hours. Okay, so here we go. There, okay? So let's go back to the 1 minute. See how precise? With months, with days pass and still be very precise. This thing works. This thing works. Credit to Michael, ICT man. He didn't tell me about that. He tells us about quadrants, about so much valuable information. You guys should really appreciate that man. He's really awesome. So look what price did. Look what price did. And I mentioned a day prior what price will do. And it did exactly what I said. And this is the gaps you will be very concerned about trading these days. How choppy, right? It's very awesome for scalping. I'm not gonna say price is beautiful, but for scalping, this will probably be a very good day for scalpers. Okay, I'm a scalper too, but I like to take entrances and leave them for quite a bit of time as well. Okay, so with that said, let's go back to the daily, and that is the reason we saw a lot of choppiness, and that is the reason price came back. One, Michael from ICT mentioned this zone here. This is a weekly gap that price broke to the downside, and based on that, he mentioned, see here, price broke, came back again, a little bit higher, broke it, definitely broke, then came back, and look where it came lower, where it dropped. And then the 4 hours, look at here. This is where a new 4 hour starts. You have body strap, then you have your reversal here, and very precise where Michael mentioned, this will be the upper quadrant, okay? Upper quadrant according to ICT Men. I follow that guy. He's awesome instructor, awesome mentor. Even though I just watch his videos, I admire that man. I deeply respect him, and this is what results of watching most of his videos, and also T Trades, awesome trader, also MMX trader Alex. Don't know his nickname or what I call him, but his name is Alex. I'm sorry. T-Trace invited him on one of his videos. He did a video which impressed me, and I keep on watching it because that man gave me this about the ranges. Okay, the ranges. That's Alex came out on T-Trace. So you see how price works, right? And also candles without wicks. Oh my God, those are very awesome targets for targeting an entry. Let's see, the 1 hour without wick, without the wicks, right? The hourly without a wick. I'm sure there's one here because I remember this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. And what time is it here? This is lunchtime here in New York, right? This is 12 noon here. Yeah, 12 noon. Look at this candle, the hourly candle without a wick. Watch for those because those are really good indicators that price will come back to fill that wick that never. It's an efficiency as well. So candles without wicks or targets to make entrances. Very good. So that is my analysis. This is a quote, and this is what I believe price will do. Simple. Price will probably manipulate here. If it goes higher and breaks this, now I consider going bullish. But without up to here, I consider price just manipulating. This for me is just manipulation here. Okay, I'm sorry, accumulation definitely. Then manipulation. We're in the process of manipulating, and I want to see something like this, like that, and maybe a reversal here. Okay, thank you. This is the code. Thank you very much.